ɛkɔ mfie pinu ene aduonu nwɔtwe 2028 presidential and parliamentary elections no emu na de matter ene se ene hyiamudie no nkora wieye no na omasisa agya ene so people na afe enhyehyeye a eda wona wope se woba na wobefa nkrata na party atwi wosuntonto na wonya party ani madum nyanyankopon ani madum a se da bia chema wuntumi eka no wono abaye frankatufo e ma party no wo muntu obom de ombetumi aye ene de omuntumi nye party masoso aye kwa bontoa e de mani presusu se wono ana wose party for to obama no yenso so de wose etumi ye ene ye ntumi nye se de be ye bewie no na amanyoko NPP mese akwase asiedu na memfa na krensi ye wose osono party no ye bewie no na ejina brane na enya hoden soronko na yetumi de akọ 2028 abatonum akọje amamuo tumi na de NDC for ahyase eyeye de sese de emse Ghana for asa tinanu oda na chema wuntumi busasa ada wonya Ghana ni bio ada se Ghana for nya Ghana for bio na yese womu a omusi oman Ghana na emu ewa amaman so no ye che ambassadors no na no yakote enkodan so no pay a yese South Korea mampani dwama ama se Ghana nyina wonya obi bio enti abrante bi efe no Kwadwo Choi na Kwadwo Choi no oye South Korea ni a wabetre kromanum aye adwuma bobra achepa na wotototo na dina no emse NDC no omu wa ka ne ye omu ede omu didi atam omu didi mperifo atam ne asofo atam na chicha nkofo ayampia na ye to ba ede omu kobro nkofo nko na aka omu nimde pa ne nyanse ede nwini oman de emse baba Joma Mahama peso cheze ebi ni ho enti Kwadwo Choi wo ya South Korea ni branche ne ngiti asemo aba ya bubu mienu ono ana mampane yo mama akobo ni din se wamra na omezi Ghana na emu na eno no kra no menya medi eho enkomo kaka na ba wikaya enrada wabra ora Kessel ato forcing Finance Minister Ekenkai na media budget jese akoma bosika ye chafu ni mienu a yesaba masebe je fie mamra no ehye Finance Minister se wamra no ne bedi hu nkomo Ekenkai no na edom kuma no mu kono no obi ya satade tuntum jese we de Ghana ya beduru ya beduru bunu mu eduru akoso afampie to bra me nyema mu ayeden na nyema so jensemu eti womu atwa placard so stop the violence womu ye no omso free masebe je fie na womu di omani etre ambassadors womu okromo no nya diplomatic course no womu dean oye Lebanese ambassador okromo a womu ekwa eden krata ekomorom ye womu ato so eko Jubilee House anasa mampani atra ye ede petition anso so eko mampani na mamenko mo eso na ya parliamentary correspondent ono na ye mbashebedwani ema adesia womuo afija kwabre no bidi ene Collins Adomako Mensa na girls ne friend Owura Currents anobu MP maache
ya mini abema mpacho mejoso
enra mejini na wa mbashebedwa fie
eno na mo hompa na mo ho
media budget ora ato force no munyamfo ede bai sa wo bo no tofa autoso a ewoso ema Ghana yesai se bimbo ho de a
first of all media budget no a bag Ghana mremo first na nye compulsory I think say a few years ago on the Public Financial Management Act ne ba ye no and they say mo say finance minister say in the middle of the year no ya on my progress report we say budget be ya reading on November of the preceding year yamfa say this year next year budget be reading in November. It's normally no time minister no read the budgets no na afenum kwa wiye into won't say most of the figures now usually now provisional figures into media budgets no ya ne man akwenya e man the report say the actual figures are year no at the end year na fi projection bi o year no say in sakaye bia ba within the year a bit me through the budget no off gear or akwenya say media no or deba no be amend some of the figures. Fortunately, media budget you the buy, you know, while I'm requested for additional funding. Let's say they are proving man no some 4 or 5 months ago no and one I said why not doing say or the year and then about parliament he came under a statement. There are two differences. Sometimes over and with emotional and not to say over the Friday. Let us be debate. When you come with a statement, you make a comment, and we took the decision and say the petition the corner. Now we felt say if answer or this statement pen the air banner there, let us say and yet that's significant. About it said the Ambassadorial about Parliament. I mean read this statement. Assembly mind. It's me person make a statement on the floor. A few pointers of the man how far he has gone with the debt exchange, or the actual figures are said it ending the year, and significantly, maybe of course capital expenditure be obey and within this year, significantly a hammer the person the boss of Kaka say Ghana, all government agencies your GBB any fees and charges. You find us a passport office. Now we call your passport, you charge you some fees. Oko National Health Insurance, Oko National Identification Authority. That's our card now for your charges here they charge you. Most of the ministries Oko now pay some fees here. Or you the maybe by Parliament they the Fees and Charges Act. The Fees and Charges Act, it is managed by committee, the Constitutional Review Committee. You see, if I know legislating committee or Parliament, Patrick Boama and Adano, and will be yesterday. Say, Sahab bill no air beba, bill no air beba no. All government fees and charges you're ready to say about the cost by 30 to 40%. By 30 to 40%. Let's say oh passport. Oh nyoma bibria efa aban ho a.
Osuma aban nyuma do na esuma manfo no. Sika etia no e be kosoro 30 to 40%.
Absolutely. Sabe no mo by the Parliament. The friend Fees and Charges Act. And Ghana for ready say saade no e beba. E ba the kosoro. Na nyame adna so the bill ne ba ye be ma more specifics depending on Dumakua Wakono Hoso Quaco Peg maybe and Aquaco maybe a Sotia charges we'll give you the specifics. But Ghana for any ready say we are going to have an increase of 30 to 40% of fees and charges. I say and now something significant happened. Wouldn't say until we are normally Energy Sectors Amendment Act by this Energy Sector Amendment Act by and the one Ghana city ever told fuel production. The probably Adrian Koso, marine fuel and marine oil, gas, and a cost by 20 pesos. And now, almost another amendment of the Energy Sector Amendment, no, the amendment 2 about be increasing marine oil now, a yet 3 pesos, no, what they call 23 pesos. It has moved from 23 pesos to another 1 Ghana city. 23 pesos, say a 23 pesos. I could do 1 Ghana cedi 93 pesos.
So, metwasia answer na omoba no na 3 pesos. And omabe peja e de call 23 pesos.
I say the omoasa peja bi menu anko amo ye certificate of urgency. I say increase the Energy Sector Levies Act I increase the marine oil and what 3 pesos or more de call 23 pesos I say the to call 1 cedi 93 pesos. These are some of the significant changes into the system. A posho more marine food on the other day. You should brace yourself. Say every liter be a mobetubiano. Now you are going to be charged 1 cedi. The patron say they call 1 Ghana cedi 93 pesos. Levies per liter.
Oh. Now woman say the big push. Okay, can kwan wasam wa afija kwa brain of ultimudi wom.
Bo Asante man kwa say na be mu ana afija kwa be benya bi. Pato wa bobo less na try we tie for. Say me mo ma wo so a.
So I don't know about boss mommy.
Hold on.
If no more Collins at my comments, MPF Jakwa off and aiding Komu.
The big push program. The big push program 2025 Media Policy Review. The Ministry of Finance has since issued commitment authorizations for the following road infrastructure projects under the big push program. The part of 1. Construction of a new bridge on the Uti River at Dambai. 2. Rehabilitation of Ham Road. 3. Upgrading of Tumu Hamle Road. 4. Upgrading of Tumu Han Laura Road. 5. Construction of Navrongo Tumu Road. 6. Rehabilitation of Techiman in Konsia Wenchi Road. 7. Rehabilitation of Wenchi Solar Road. 8. Construction of Sunyane Outer Ring Road. 9. Construction of Kumasi Outer Ring Road. That's the eastern quadrant. 10. Rehabilitation of Bindri Nangpanduri Road. 11. Rehabilitation of Dodo Tupepesu Road. 12. Rehabilitation of Atimpoku Esikuma Junction Road. 13. Rehabilitation of Esikuma Junction and Enyirawasi Road. 14. Reconstruction of Enyirawasi Ho Titrimu Road. 15. Upgrading of Akosombo Jekiti Kudipokope Road. 16. Upgrading of Esikuma to Enum Boso Kampani Road. 17. Upgrading of Adome Bridge to Akwamufe Road. 18. Rehabilitation of Ho Petoi Road. 19. Rehabilitation of Petoi Afiadoniba Road. 20. Rehabilitation of Afiadoniba Penny Road. 21. Rehabilitation of Penny Aflawo Road. 22. Dualization of Winiba Mankesim Road. 23. Dualization of Cape Coast Takradi Road. 24. Rehabilitation of Mankesim Edumako Brema Esikuma Aguna Swedro Road. Honorable Atofos in Chrome. 25. Rehabilitation of Tema Aflawo Road. 26. Reconstruction of Dodowa Afenya Dowenya Road. 27. Upgrading of Oyibi Apollonia Afenya Road. 28. Construction of Enche Elubo Road. 29. Construction of Adieso Akontombra Road. 30. Upgrading of Adofua Osejokrom Road. 31. Upgrading of Enche Kojo Road. 32. Upgrading of Bediakon Road. The patcho big push no road number 2.
Big push no and one knee.
The patrol and Namabacho, the minister the Bayano. The only road that what Ashanti the
outer eastern quadrant road.
That's all. And you know, Okase if you jakwa bre there, Mr. Yenka hon kra. Na even Kumasi Township kra nka hon. Na if you jakwa bre.
Na mo dumi busa de ntia wo yes
me patrol eno de mean to me answer. Oh your percentage na Ashanti region we got just 9%.
9%.
9%.
Wow. Alama kwa zaduma kumensa medase na azana meja wo amwa kwa no enrada ene nansa ne ena yetete wiemhye a eye adwuma wo manmu wo ho a okofra yesi wiemhye ne entimi ntu adan a yesi aviation fuel a short eno akran pode na ani enyan aviation fuel ne ayede ba ya ho ode ana
obinya nana dankwa kufuado bibia me no kasa me ka chew se abatu obi e wo nsunsuaso me sure say for the past 8 years nana dankwa kufuado president so ko airport na se plane no entua de mo ka chew no say technical fault e bia plane ho machine bi na atotuma ana say fault bi na aba plane no nyante da se fangu ese bi gu plane mo no a short e bi ni airport and it's na plane no are grounded and no we send them a passion air for letter or matro say the aviation authorities akatro almost say there's likely to be fuel shortage into among reschedule most of their flights nyanka say no na no flight say some be Kumasi I had to reschedule it and then because of this situation. So I contacted Energy Ministry to find out what the situation is. The Minister say, "Oh no, so I say na ba the attention. Only MP for air kasa. But as it stands now, the matter is Total Energy, any shell, my aviation for they have discontinued the supply. The NTO they are aware of it. I'm sure, say, as the day goes by, and you be. But the truth of the matter is that airlines have been notified. Say aviation fuel are shorted.
You are on the energy committee in Parliament. You've been a deputy minister for energy in the last days and as the last months of Nanado's administration. Energy sector, said the AC managing on one side. How do you feel?
Well, it's a light off. Nancing Nakumas light no be a begia to say a sonny doom, a sonny of 24 hours near the idea. There's been some improvement. There's no doubt about it. But said the energy sector no air corner. My fear is that you may encounter a lot of problems, especially when a more method of solving the problems is to increase the levies on the petroleum products. So say say for the first time in the history of Ghana, Fango alternate fuel. The power thermal plant electricity bill for the first time. That's never been the case. Electricity part of the build up alternative fuel account. The last time I'm increasing electricity fuel by about 2.something%. 3 January ABC and then about we are increasing electricity by almost 17.2%. So say the electricity you are paying for a part of the fuel now by the power generators, which used not to be the case. And as you see, I say marine fuel also may increasing to about 193 pesos. And not just 3 pesos. It's we should just brace ourselves for what is about to happen. Don't forget the budget. No catch say the fourth quarter equal be a major tariff adjustment. So come major tariff adjustment there. And I don't know how it's going to be. So say it was 17% ECG. It means it's a major what that will mean. The make my say the minister say as a minority any destructive said that you can bet you see a becker. We will make it known to everybody. Say questioning, but by and large, it's a difficult situation. But I'm sure say because light everybody suffers. Look, my only challenge is the way they are solving the problem is to be increasing the levies, which is putting more burden on the Ghanaian people.
As another Muya Moshata the Tuntum na Moko, the Dean of Diplomatic Corps, Nehonum na Mosato so called Mampeniatna.
The way a democracy in the air corner, so you're not very, very, very careful. It will get to a stage, especially the 2028 election, you're here and Koya battle. I have experienced it. Unim the toll, will be constituency.
Commission of your DC nominee.
Macho men, by a lucky assembly members were them for 4 hours. All these things are happening. Your core black married, you could see it. Would think of you almost I was West World. Yes, I was West World. And yet, in the end, to us one. And from the way things are going, I could say, it will even be worse than you see what Blekuma. It was important to say they notify most of the civil society groups, diplomatic corps. They said the unfortunate thing is that up to now, the president and Kasaya were Blekuma, Uminano, the course were Blekuma, Uminano and Kasaya. We felt it was important that you can remind it or no as the president. Say no die in Nayano. The air cosono, yes, or no as president, and effect. So Babisia, which me to 9 or the 1 year near Bono or Formia, I'm not sure say he's happy about it. As we knew your crown, we felt say a reminder no. The videos in Akahuaman, they call diplomatic corps, the dean of the diplomatic corps, they call Kodeo, Omonomoye election observers, the Katsa Omondi SCA. Now, yes, say civil society will be ankasa. Na yehu kwanye the first way, let's stop it. The violence. And yes, here at 2028, maybe it's going to be very, very difficult.
Oh, me da say na no memenda na me no na gina ho ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium NPP 2025 Annual Delegates Conference. Yewie program no. Ye sha say yewie nkomodia e course how the party people conducted themselves, the organizers also the omuye and what it means to the reorganization of the NPP. To you.
First of all, my congratulate Mr. Joe Wise. I don't know or chair the committee on the planning committee. No, I think the department at Chakra. This is one of the best, well-organized Congress. We're very orderly. Be a baby, be a betina, be a cotton of a fair program. No more, no. It followed a certain pattern, and I'm sure. Say, if you congratulate the national executives and the planning committee, Duma, Diomudi. So say, you free Kumasi Northern region, baby, about your accident be a money or Mukunino. Ubia could do some game and TV, but this is part of the rebuilding process. You require a lot of amendments. The Padona expansion. Parts, have started the expansion. I think about 40% has taken place. As you say, former NDCs, former MPs, former central executive officers. That is the beauty of our democracy, and that's the beauty of the NPP. You really not to say the party's base has been energized. There is a neck meeting. It's sunset January 31st. The presidential, no, may sure say it's a neck issue. The modalities, and I'm sure say by the close of day, you do modalities the presidential elections. Of course, all the presidential aspirants, the potential presidential aspirants, we are conversing on for fair. I saw say all of them will be a ban or betcha. These will be a non-penny for the Nomunachia, no Mahagio, and the phenomenon. And that is how important it is for us to unite. Maybe I mean, say, we left the scene more united than before. And Nepatcha said, party for Yamaya as we move ahead into the main campaign. And of course, the scene and the you could sense the direction of the party. But it depends about just about 20-30% of Momotuaba. It's as a Democrat, if you support whether you supported the person or not. The party do one in Inako, if you support and you see my casa, a hotel, said the if I and Koyed or more Macanina and the town. But me and I'm very clear in my mind. You have still said only a name for the 2028 election. I'm very clear in my mind.
See now when a chair direction, let's say, now who was studying one chair, say, part in the direction, no air, say.
Oh, me a penny or party, once a member of parliament, I have to be cautious, said the Mekasa. I'm sure it's a party member, it will be nomination. It be nomination, now say, it be a coin, say, young quiet campaign. At that point, no, I think I'll make my preference known. But as I said, we're very clear in my mind. Even based on the here, and then the chief all the aspirants, I think say my candidate stands tall, and I'll make that public very soon.
And my one say there's an endorsement on your candidate, Anna.
Well, we saw a journalist, and now we're smart journalists. Pushing me out, baby. But I will still stand by my point. Say when the party opens nomination, no move be a flag gate here.
Over flag gate and Matizia so Fabi. I contest for flag ransom maybe. I am pa.
What do you make a problem? Oh, the make a problem. So men kasa. Na memory pa. Say I'm the head and patrol. Maybe emergency make a president.
That's it. On one four Collins Adumako Mensa AM Rashebe Dwaniwo Efija kwa bre etifi abato mpesua so kabe bosume na ya se num ama na da nko akufo de ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Bema ba omamamuo no akona wiye no ye bonidi se omayeso afo abedi echi Deputy Minister for Energy and the Committee on Energy I want Rasebe fie no abedwaku a wo mu etiso no ono nso so etiso bi confiance I to galam say e woni krom na mekwa wo krokro mu wa akire a me hunu wan kran mani se no so ba akopɛ ma hu ne biew ti na de abedi mi ho ti si akokɔ ba oben woni no ena odi abebesere na sɛdeɛ me so ba kyɛ won kran yi a John Mohammed ti na me nya flight mmai na poyando aka me ate sɛ nkran setena enye de se enafom kra emodi die wache ne wo ka ayi ka huro no mo ka wole o to dokono kra aje se ya de ayi shoto ni nyina woto e de ka ho no na aye dia ma me enti no mi didi me dai me no mo enti de aya no no enti de aya de aya enti anya de no ya ne fitu ade a obede na de en kai ma re hosem
there on the back say do your flight
say on kwa de atum kwa de ne tai ye tugalam say wonu krom enti ono kwa say sikan kitinkiri sa no kwa de ya na on fanje he enti no kono krom obenya sika bebrebe
kwa me
yanda busuafo nyina se yakọ asaba na yakọ conference no aba no chese adwuma eho adwuma na ahya ase honorable Joe Wise na bedwuko ne ebo ma so omo organize man ye kama na emom diaspora ba bi omo di bi kodae no na nye aduane sem so ankoyi ade ne fa na ye fe na nso no ba bi so atike mu na ankoyi ne yedi mu ye ni nguso aduane sem ekire bi no omu sai bi wa omu hwe ni yie na diaspora no me dey say consent me na mu especially as a diaspora attention na kodi the US and the UK for no so obomu Europe Ivory Coast I have an encounter with them. Yes. Later me no mo arrange them akohye mo unfortunately time na ma me ho kwan Senegal for obomu free Benin buy as obomu free African countries nearby no the kind of attention the treatment the dem obomu free Europe and the US buy na nya sa na dem awo diaspora bi diaspora
yes
abane ye to obi ade ba ko e ka wo mu ball party no no omu nyina boka omu nyina ball party no enti de ya fa ne ye ka ama ya bo ma so de anko yesu no me kwabenesi edu as always me metna ha emeso so mu so afi ba bia me ko hunu se na bi so ne ye party security for no so ham so no for whatever reasons it wasn't necessary and twaye nani se onu mu yesi an ya no for whatever reason for whatever tangible reason and also so twaye anko ye ye wie ya no enchemu a ye communication director so le bae ono kwa de wa mekasa krankeye Richard Ahiagba from Friday na nwumre na Saturday Sunday say you see party no ye nyina pese ye penkambom ene brakoye but nyase bia na wo se so na de nkabom ba tiase ye all party ni se ni presidential aspirant bia ye ni bi ena oye da ya Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oye vice president waso mo manfie nwotwetwem oye panyini wo party nim ti ye kodi dwumadie na say ye de ne pull up sisi ho Ori Ali Muhammad ye ho akanom ene mampani kofonom de na say obisi enyimfiro na de akira ga obi ba ko ka say papa no ma no contest election de no so bende
na so no kwa so na leader of the party
obi abeka na obetia say obi say on tia say enyi firo ti adete na obi ba no say papa mama no election biu ana say mama ma kwade Japan contest mama ma kan Japan contest ya eno so beti omi yampanifo they should stand the authority that the party has given to them until say beto abayi akani fofoforo no saa nkwala asem no ne agoro no be adu no enye no ene edenwene party we enipa so baba ye den e wo party no more especially after ene national council share na omo feme 31st July say eno ena ye bie nomination na omo de niema akwa be faso e beto aba no ho nsese nya aba na amanfo ni bebre mo amanfo so be ye den entinya sem bia obi beba monim ena wo se mutie na
at least
you should be listening, but you should be taking firm decisions. It is gradually taking the shine. And I say so me inspire nim the entia ye wie no na ora Richard Ahiagba ene chama mute woman ya bria say at the fair na ekoso dodo na our stadium one conference nya no nyama ba ku mienu bia asa nipa bonyo so no ede efinji ka bi ka conference ne party no eno mani abri di hu nkoma tumunchire saa ubuza say deba no mo hwe deba no mo hwe
acting chairman
me wo fa chama bute
acting chairman
deba no mo hwe because the omo wuru de enkom yoso yes I was in comedies and neso munya sigina yes 31st July ye be nomination amanfo aso be ye den amanfo be bumra so amanfo the request muntumi ndia no ena betumanim tisamuye za mobakasa mobaje da etubia di ama anipa nsema ebe monim no aye obi ada you can't please all and the new patriotic party until this amendment na your constitution amamra ye de nwa amanyoku no if you are leader of the party lead within the confines of this constitution nothing more
nothing less.
Yeah. In an organization, you can't please all. Want to mean so be any, especially so also the Mrane by yes, I understand you have to be flexible in the application of the law. But and so baby, no, and now no come a movement for change, you know. So ni pasu baby. Tiasem bia obia de be ba no pese wo ye no kasa ha asuma si wona wo de wona wo ye ana ngoma amanyoko na ye te no ye nwere no emra ne hyehyɛ a ye de nwa amanyoko no ewo ho lead within the confines of the constitution na ye nya sa hwehwɛ ni mu ne nsososo na ya ema nipa bi free agire ye omu say enye omu a party no cannot leave baba ye so asem ne after na mo entina no now we are regional organizer how will you feel
say we organizer now
say we organizer
na obi abekrit
no what she dwumadie bi
na ye fe
ufi wo pemu aye wo ye nipa e da amfuso kakra beba ho but wo wie na obi robishiri nyina anase enei uye MP wo nhyaye so na adwuma wodi free akomapam eye na obi be da kata nani awro be se de wo ye nyina how will you feel how will you feel se party mpanifo national council NEC ama a committee to me o ma hwehwe dwumadie sei
kwamna asema wo kan on
and you just want to rise up sebe anye ye mu bi kokohwe apa bi wo party mu
mpanimfo no
member of parliament
what rise it abaye a regional organizer of a region that holds the heart of the party abaye MP akonya wotes no Dr. Richard Anane atena so pay o eti ni monyama wo sa akonya no no enya ni monyam ketwa o abaye a deputy minister
Dr. Mua.
And this is what you can give to the party. They are printed accreditation, fake accreditation, 4,000 and over. And the amount for their cost stadium, say and company will be so. Once you know, say and you know, cray.
Yeah, minim say kakwamna be register issue accreditation by.
Apra na basu party no ntino NPP na NPP bi wa na.
Accreditation na wo stadium ho e bia code da so. Pretty fake FM and unim.
And you see, stance there was a rigorous check.
Stance in mono. region biara bi betre me se mo nkɔ ye nim number ekɔ
enti obi anim no yanko
number ekɔ stand
obi tim na wo wa wo mo
mo science now a stadium hono baby ya de ma obia se won kwatena bia no bia ba wokɔ
ade abufuo ba especially in election when you don't live with the realities or when you don't want to accept the reality so at the end saying that here was entesa o kwa about you o sha wa ho de ye say o so mu ahode bro sa ye wi about to na sunsunso a wo benya no na de bufuo abam because one year one year say
obi asisi
be real
na no bo kwesi kwatin so in fact media ma twena adwen asi so obefa no mum different issue
kwesi kwatin is my brother
the communication assistant this time
kwesi aminim no nyesa no tie
nyesa na minim no
yen kan so omo di other candidate na chi no bibia pepepe no there are excesses e ba betra beka
me hu ade bi one of the
but that one from Dr. Stephen Amwa was
and me just a
low one
obeba be pacho obeba menim so obeba be pacho because back ko kan ye no be pacho
no say
obeba be
pacho and obeba kan sem you see what the emphasize say no krem pa ye wo kan have you asked yourself how it's going to hurt the party say that your opponent ebe use the tiaye I have said many times here say niema ye in the run up to 2024 election some way ke kan ebi wo hono ma me combination me ntwem obi me kan jam say we men kan be we men nya bie wo
that too hofo because party no person move forward
na mpanifo bi so di be no mu twere na wo keka wo mu die nim why ana party say to abani wi a ye refuse party ba ye baako
say
the NDC for ye
and na e na to da madwuma na ye
have you realize say ye nia ye nsem keke de ye no and the opposition
there be
yen kai ye hunu sa de no and ye ntwa so ye guso ye
and na kwase bi esi dem se Ghana for adwen ko so and na data say ma ye kan kroma say some George rap
and auto data
or see ye here settings some
auto data
some George see ye ko here settings or say your settings some George your settings na o set you phone ye na data na ko no
millions of the march.
Oh, brother, you so.
Now, no other Massabeja Fee, one foreign affairs minister. Adai.
Do baby, I will not send me the essay. Not send me do so. No, boys, you name Nanti Abbey because you be down. Say, let me decide. In fact, Togo was a more echoing. And me ma church ho nsem akama dwene ma propose kwan ya me face mine no ne ministry no efa so abetini aboa protocols measures a ye de to akwan mu aniema wose ye ya se de se BBC Otogo sisi a Ghana for Otogo na benya ba bi akọ benya be obi afre benya behu kwan ya na se niema wose ye de omu fa so me di na me okọ social media platform egu ho in fact minority no so ehu someone make any other things from the minority in my kabomu any a year press conference for na and minister ba parliament ebe answer question na gina minority ni committee anemu abisa afi oba na oba be question na no was Mr. Speaker say Mr. Speaker we there answer no me yi asem na no kra no asem bi ka na Mr. Speaker say koso na kan wafo of your car or say unim se asafoje ebisa question e wotogo asemi ho na asafoje unim so ebisa question wotogo asemi ho na wadika akwakoye press conference abo meti abo misubo se minya juma minyese ansa na watwemi ababejina e ma se bege mu ha se mbe yi question na unim se ubebisa the question I don't want to mama be question no answer na wakoye opo na wo bi kan waka eno de in fact minority knows one fan who grows
who you talk black no esu and so be a press conference
oh brother na me si gumun ka say no
Yeah, and the minority no one find any up and downs. And I'm with you, Dean. I mean, remember, and I don't call no man no crew, my own pro quite into a book. Dean, I'm a train. Until try, I can't ask them, yeah, or name my minority chief with a chance to change, or not bringing up, and so the care will be in a Mr. McQueen. No, minister, say. Say, yeah, and central and a press conference. And no, yet they inform me of my moon we are seeing. Name Parliament ha question idea. Here and we. It means that Mr. The pound and one for or no personal discomfort and confusing national duties. You know, of or uncomfortable with. If I cannot set way a national duty on transnational national duty. And in any case, as of me man your press conference, the minority caucus and a press conference. Me as the deputy rank and minority me say, me na me kasa and na me kasa. You know, asamu catch a minority men can't just have it in an area as an only as of with you wasam. And then so your king was media me very focused, me twice on me beside the question. But you see, Assemble Yemen one say, and then to refer to Professor Michael Quay admonitions. The cast admonition a foot to of Professor Michael Quay to for say, so we him say, baby, minister be question and Pojina Abonte and Yemum Busa the question in you now, no ye bar what in your cocoa Abonte. Hey, well. In some way, okay, the Oslo Chancery issue. Oslo, the Oslo Chancery issue. Oh, the two honorable Celia Yoko Boche. I quite a man being who are no answer could do at the assembly core market. Okay, in some way, could you to a cow Kumuha? One time a ministry, 9 years who are no answer on the market. In fact, Obisa, defense minister, question about president's flight, and some immediate flight itinerary in Myanmar about 12 things. In fact, Obisa, your friend is defense questions on your friends at the cost and other matters relating to Kufuor according to Kwabutri, and some of the Grabonting. And now we could get to Grabonting Kasa and Sana. And I said, no, maybe it's a question, no question, I may be and I cover 2 months, you know.
Really?
I cover 2 months. Yes. So you know, if you go to the social media, what some more? You be saying, "Change them or to not quite in any obey in area, no, or Cobano, Nunya, none of Kuma Tony Yim so be no answer it in account, and that is what the minister is trying to tell us. No, they're not because maybe a simple question said, time on Michael Quay, a 2 for no UTA. I said before. Now, my go 2 for that time, went here. Then they also been tears for 2. The person me Ghana for ball. Say, and pursue me, but send you what to a boss not castle. A faina, ye ninu ye baby in the second. Na bibia was say yes, yes, share with himself. And then, ye sorry, and that's sorry, ya. Almost all my ministerial friend say ambassadorial appointment. Minim so what? Hello? Hello? Yeah, Mr. Minim so what's no prayer ambassadorial appointment be I say I'm going to be the could do Chori said Yamano ambassador to Korea. Minim ko for quiet to a command penny for. The position ambassador no any position kitwa and our constitution is clear. Say Article 8 say say a citizen of Ghana may hold the dual citizenship of any country in addition to his citizen of Ghana without prejudice to Article 94(2) of the Constitution. No citizen of Ghana shall qualify to be appointed as a holder of any office specified in the clause if he holds the citizens of any other country in addition to the citizens of Ghana. They say, "Oh, your citizen for ewo baby, untimi holdi positions here or ambassador or a high commissioner, secretary to the cabinet, chief of defense staff or any service chief, inspector general of police, commissioner, custom, exercise and prevention service, director of immigration service, and any specified by this parliament. Opening a grant here no man appointment no ya one Ghana ya one Korea into or a citizen by birth Korean. And if you are a citizen by birth, you cannot denounce it. You know what you are here. Citizen no. Ono ya one Korea. And Obabeji Ghana citizen na account. Into Korea, it is never done. You cannot renounce citizenship by neutralization or by birth. What do you mean? Until he was born in Korea, he did 40 years no more than the Baha. Until you then Obia or yet dual citizen or you Korean by birth and no Obabeji Ghana citizen. Now man ambassador. One man ambassador, Bianco baby, who's a man ambassador, who's Uncle Korea. Minimum not your son, Mamma.
Maybe Tiopa.
Woman, ambassador, so Uncle Korea. The question we would ask is that you see a Bantiano, one fidelity, no, and answer Nimudi, no, is it to Ghana or is it to Korea?
Okay, or in the interest of Ye and as a Korea for
a Ghana and as a Korea. Don't blame your Mabia. If friend say, yeah. Mampenino, oh yeah, oh Tiasia and you, Nimo Mutunifo, oh Tiasia and ye. But you see, me person in Magana for Tiasia said, we are going to focus on making sure, say, the dignity in both the Ghana and the international stage is protected and projected. And ye Pia and ye, they come what them, you can't to. Now, the President of so say, in fact, and no idea, I said, Obia who can wasn't. The media, I said, you can't class and you build one year, and you have been also Ghana, and that is why I am advising the NPP to come back together. And kind of boom here and combine your bar. After 1 year, 2 years, and some of you men want them near or your mistakes in your moment. Almost starting them too much. And that gives us a big opportunity. I will say, a kind of boom. Near Magana for who say, and from so on a buy, now money be a town. And yet, you will find us coming together. You go focusing on the one bony and you for the season. You move the whole day and that's all my problem. And to me, I'm Mr. Wadama, who beside me see you know, you really year with us there for me. Ghana, ne Colombia, a visa agreement, Uko Colombia, Unji visa, Oba Ghana, Ofi Colombia, Bagana, Unji visa, a science, Adiano, a Kufuada abrasion, a sign. Ghana, ne Mozambique, so aqua agreement, and also Kufuada abraso, any sign. Ghana, ne Sao Tome, aqua agreement. Say, Ufi Ghana, Eco Sao Tome, Unji visa. Ofi Sao Tome, Eba Ghana, Unji visa, and also any assign, Kufuada assign. Ghana, any Dominican Republic assign, arrangement, and also yen, any assign, and a buying or more about the Abba Parliament, about by approval. So, a near my way now, then no, the whole day Wednesday, no, Quadano, so now, the King for Foreign Affairs. We are going to a Boama Ghana for Nisa, or minor, in your sa, and Kofan.
Na me yasho say abranti we baba wo biti ba bi say na saa amama ya ye no mo kwa pam say o ko hwara so o mo ba ha wonye be say da be na beduru UK na US na Canada no so
ye guzu si after there UK and Canada no mo ka dia kokoya semfofo. But you see I think that the Ashanti free baby and your crew before only on mind the visa agreement no. You will call me and Yamabi Amoshe international standards the Brew. I was so witty, I was so minor between the two of us, your bilateral relations to say between the two of us, you took your comport your Yama to say. So Yama Biblio higher, Into Gusunka. See, the challenge we have now is the US visa now. Or my 3 months per 3 months in the crown, you only have single entry. And only a dear, you have bought buying it say on 2 1 or more. In fact, my count was a co committee to be a 2 barbecue 2 but I can go and I'm only able to but your home the 2 and a more not for young cat and custody and you may be away.
I see and no America a bino or Sigana the year. What was I never to see? Okay, so in Ghana, a few countries beer, almost share money and Yama Bakuni will be anchored. Or more standards beyond that, almost say, Omunya defaulters, there, or more percentage beyond their toho. There's 15%. Then the Ghana for a co agriculture. And when so say was over back to Ghana, I was over. Ghana, Nikolai Kushia, they were agriculture. And when so say a sell by was over. Sir, and your man, or more, they are paying 15%. Say, Kronu Ebro 15% there. Omodo to sa red light. Say, Kronu Ewo less than 15% there on the Mamma coin. Omokoshi, na Ghana, 21%, which is let them call him baby. It is not encouraging. You're tossing your notion. Omo, yeah, Yama baby. I mean, you can't once and that says, I deal with our moya, make a cycle or see so. Say, US for any travel advice with Yaba. Travel advice we know Mugabano. The Ghana to high risk country. Almost Ghana, Omukumu for no Mumbagana, Adintiana, almost Ghana no to 7 dollars. In fact, almost cafe yet 2 abandoned post-election violence and also so a Kaya will figure we know this community. And you good for us. Omuka Omuko for Omuba, but putting loving reading Moka. That was another signal. They give us a lot of signals. In fact, you only buy and see how 3 months you can table never decided in the buy. Or also cut to us to say, over 50 days ultimatum. So you are in 2 1 more annual Hoshea. Ghana, you bring a total ban from going to US. And also Minister by the Kasheno. Said this, I know their own country Ghana for, but I know so let her know much trouble or catch or say, see, I will be my 3 months per one single entry. So I let her know the buy. Only cut to us to say, 1 2 1 more annual be in fact, almost 60 days ultimatum. The ban them completely. Ghana need to go US. The catcher. Oh, you're 2 and more ministry. Now, Koshia, you're creating meetings. You're born an empire. But I think that we must do more engagement as a country between Ghana and US to ensure that everything will resolve all these outstanding issues. Not Ghana for what toy. Because look, that so share remittance and quite a free. Your friend is saying US ever Ghana about 4 billion. Remittance in Ghana for a US or Modifica Bro Mobushia phone call fear annually no about 4 billion. We shall school Kolako. We shall near my and you know more. Into no a bush will be here, which is a Bushia for US. Into a Hunia pa, it will be a big indictment on us as a country. Telling to me resolve this matter with US. Not about the escalating into something else. Best friend, they might catch a minister. No, Sadio Joman and Nico. I will go so but you see, one most important thing a war among friends international relations in any the diplomatic posting. Send your home, send your casa, send your Yama. I don't know 2 minutes for far. So, Casamu, so you never do how can diplomatic. That's a propaganda and also. I say, when it does, in fact, ministers will be about foreign affairs on him. Now you're in 2 months. Now, baby. That's a radio. I say, the media sounds nearly better as human oil. So, you're too much. Almost what's your argument, but you feel that, yes. But again, there's no credit that I was here to. So, largely, this is the arrangement that happened on Wednesday. Right. Sina, me da say, Nyamenka ho. Esiwa krache, busame from home MP enom.
Say a semra at the to ade bi ho. Na se part for beti me disu se ne omudi so na no me dane dia. Make sure say motion sampen for dia ba dodo na take effect. Omunya fa nkoko so sigua take effect a ebe ya adwuma no. Ade bi ampen for bebe bia no. Mesre say wo ye party ba. Huni say omo ne de tumi aye den aso omo nsa. Eti no mbeka no ye ni so na emwa se be ya hwe amamu a ekozi sesiye no. Me kase ene. Say ye hwe nsem a John. Even someone this for catch Ghana for part 2024 election na enne ni omo ye no a mama yo gidie wa rehye say NPP for the nyama kakra bi ka omo nyama ho a Ghana for be say nya gidie omumu no mato aba de omo san say nya ekoso Ghana ha say no emu oya na ya so say Ghana for eno obi send release bi ma me say asofo bi nipa ne say or the course ma asofo bi no ma omo Ghana ha omo akosi akoye meeting say mampani mahama enko tete mo no me
oh say no dey san komodie no
na me wra ho
enya asofo nko a o wo ho
a
I social media obi abetizi
yes
say ebase mampani mahama person ko tete ma wadwe yo say che wadwe obi a nchara dwe wo ho obi a nchara dwe wo ho wo kurum hanom we will not even discuss it and abaye part of our conversation cry obi a mo ho ye constitution say ukompenu akompenu omo mu kompenu bo mu mo de kwa ye hunu de omo ye so pesa ko na de wo ye yi nti eno ko obi ango fasa bara so fo de yes so fo no ho na no bi e wo hon sentwefo no bi e wo honom yes of course so much 78 million at all nti omo ni omo de be ye but Ghana for na Ghana for ni omo pe
yes
ana Ghana constitution ejina brane
na so
sesano
utie dana rabra obe koso e no utie majority leader
say omonya 2/3
utie ne comment
absolute 2/3 no betumi anya ma bebrebe
oka constitution kan
oh yes but Ghana for obi enim nyansa bio obi enim ni enim bia de di ambassador no eti you free Ghana through South Korea ana akofa abraje woni o wan go for South Korea ni e won wo South Korea free South Korea
oni
tan o betra ha ma chekeke enu akoyin ambassador na wo ye NDC ni na wo brain ebo bra
anti na ene ho no
etia hasuo
anti ohwe edina aba na boze ne dim bom
ema NDC ba power
ono to sumi no
wase danie
e poro South Korea
wase danie o
bo je sa for the picture to so no ati moto so no
wase da enie say we Ghana nyina Ambassadorial jo mahama aka ni ekwesi ni so say wono and we ni say onkota South Korea e di kojo choi
NDC fu aka no o nya Ghana fu bi NDC fu na aka no nya Ghana fu bi o
ala mahama bye
January to July nipa do say na atu mutu akun mu asante mantema
me be ka ho asem enti oheba secretary ni
it is more than 10 Eko 20 armed robbery attacks daylight do tina dwum ni akobo no tuo do na ne dem kwara so mobile money vendor ni atwaneti ni afa ne sika nano kusase hene and people think they are interested in the fanfare. The fanfare na all you know. Oh, I Ashanti first. Oh, I way. Oh, what is school from Kuala Besia, Abertonium, Abesa. And then, you know, Ashanti Nyami say, who knows that? Comedy way. People are dying. People are losing their investment. Some people's breadwinners are dying. In Ashanti region here. And he's the chairman of the Regional Security Council. Asofo waha say mfa omo because waya Ashanti first. Nananum bi so omo nka because waya Ashanti first. Otimi pia bonten ene enkofo wo he movie enu nti no ye hu ne so minister da. No. And what was his input? Then no kama Asante man. When I to forcing ever reading the media budget no. Ya bobo akwan maku be 35. Ashanti was mentioned only once. And no crowd here say Kumasi Outer Road, Eastern Quadrant. Region Bienya 6, Region Bienya 7, Region Bienya 8, Region Bienya 9. And no and how be and your problem ma obia because why Ashanti first, why fanfare, with him but not TikTok, treachery. And you reduce the office of the regional minister no, to comedy. Comedy, oh. And he also saw Krum Hanum. Draw Numria. Sani came as a wa befa Lancaster in Wakofa or no one cassa baby or te. The draw remember night tenor. Ufa one now two no yami. Fetch a wa kwesi rich condo so. Baby esum. Enti embodi nkofo mu di boni wo kroma. Bianca wasem because your mama appointed youth. Youth no attori ane ma wedi. There are some youth who are very serious, very effective and efficient. No comedians. Nanso so hunu. Enan kofo adehie ewu. Tutun kofo tu eku omusa. Wi aketekete manso kwan mu honom. Na am Robert se gina ka ne agye mu ajapade ne ekọ. And people think it is okay. EBNC. At least Honorable Simon Mensa time. One of the most difficult issues in this region was Fulani issue. Santi Achimagogo. But they are paying. The regional minister of organization Ashanti first amaye. Yakotonyo masa. Ade e chane be bobi obi ba tu akunu. Ya be bobi obi ba tu akunu. Ya bobi obi hene etu akunu. Ene ye pe. We are substituting the life of people with Ashanti first. Is that our interest? Is that our priority? Hey, sir. Yo.
Ohemba, why are there? Na say ni ebe kono. Yanya minister. Wodia ne say wodia wote TikTok. Ye kan wosi say. Yempo asem. Ena akowe de obi timi ka say akowe de ompe asem. Mempo asem say. Mempo asem akohine, mempo asem say. Kusasi hine yaponi tuo. Kusasi hine ni zongo anim ne dano Jim Frama mrante mienu duruwa pe ya boni tuo wose me kwatira TikTok so me kwatira TikTok so emeka se wa ya de amakoyine he nanu na meka on si akwa nkran ya na John Mahama bisi yachi so aba Ashanti region obaye yes was say Swami interchange obeye obeto so promise na bia yes was say KJT phase 2 obeye yes was say friend is say Crofo market obeye ena make say afedi we hu say ye wo project ya e wo say ye wa hu say Asanteman ana Ghana o pese wo ye bibi na wo ja wudi a ye projects et wanya bi na wo keka se wo beye na na ntina wo se ma wo kan ye se wo ba wo beye no enkokọ nka wo beye egu kai to ana ebuo susu sifa et ye hu ani mpo wakokọ nie ubuo nie fakosi wo fie we promise I'll make it no what jai would you nyina afedi I will say project ya yentiman wie and I'll be yedana say oh yeah ebeboa nemom ye ka kira Santeman say ye were records of John Mahama obetu projects wanye President Kufo ehye aswase a friend ehoye say asokore mampo affordable housing NPP for and a buy ya san ye. John Mahama beto ye.
That's a growth market here beto ja.
What you say? John Mahama beto so for line interchange.
Yeah.
Wanye ye ne baba ye. And several others.
Convention maternal block said oh.
What you say? Enti enye promise no better
there is a teaching hospital KNUST.
Yes. 800 bed capacity.
There could phone a chassis.
Yes.
Mobile a month for one blog of crap.
So crop from no kojina ogo ka so beto.
What you say?
I'm a 2 anyawango.
What you say? Enti sanyama we nyina no. Ye were records of him. But what you want to near my way in answer obey ya? Eh, I feel the one who say project in a Ghana here and I am for the eye. But what buy ye no so? Ne expect to say, Obefra Amakoin a doctor. I question them. Now, quote 24. Say, TikTok no a year, why ye be a year? Nemo no, all man and need caught and near muscle because or no, Amakoin and I never accusing 6months. I said, Wama Sisi, Yas and trouble de Nimuafu. Eti baby I will show you where food no what you there. We decide asa.
Ebini
Amakohine we decide asa. Adentina wonya sa niam we nyina. Emai. Kraniema sisi. Na no Tuesday ya. Wednesday ya. Pure FM. Ija to mo asino.
really?
Grebe. Oza me ko Monday no.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Ija dem ase.
Don't catch a black one, Miss Uncle Pacho Mound.
Emeka wasem. Are wasem. What you say? Eti enema ACC wo regime. Na ye hu ye minister. Say what can be a mayor, especially Zuswa, where he has been exposed big time. Say budget here ko kan ye, Ashanti ready ye bi enim. Eti mo see TikTok so amoye no regional minister, we love you, hello hi no ekosi sign ya kan a whole review, budget review, Ashanti ready say outer lanes enka ho. Eti bosom twekwa no ye afrim manso ya menu afiri wo ba em say o hyentare mienu wo ba wo roba ko no watoato oti ase other areas ni nyina nka ho. Eti ye minister ye mo na ba so anase enye nde enti obi ntan no na mom wa wo niam a wo ye no eye good say wo draw attention say obi ani hu say ne fa assess no obi ani ho ta mementan wo da bia da because wade a wo ye mempe wo NDC no krabe so mempe enti mementan wo na mom niam a wo ye no ena ye nyina benya so say obi ate o man mu anasa timantem a osuro for the life ye be boni tuo kono ye be boni tuo bi ko kusase nyine ya boni tuo ni fiera ebete se onu so ya bo papa ni tuo no oh la ila ma me no so abu ato awu kusase nyine ni fiera o oti se ya bo papa ni tuo la ila tim ma me no abu ato awu pressure kono etini pamienu na awu fie ba all because insecurity ekoso Chama ko hire ya ntawo demomo ya stresse ya adwuma na emua ye nyina oyeba mamembra NPP conference ne so dedikai mamembo NPP fo abaso na menka se omo ya ade pa na ye kono na ye titititi na injunction na then I think say why crowd start a conversation bi wo ha na manfo bi pese emaso na ye frefre niema frefre nkrofo na say letters bi ababonten afi mati politics na tipa me hu niema bebre wo say enye bibia na ewo say wo de wadwen edi akire na momu no usi wadwen po say ubeye bibia koso na ye just stay free pon kodua nana b my idea what you say ya papa Joe Wise me sure say enye bibia nti ne friend Joe Wise no nimdie ni nyansa so ka ho papa no wa exhibit enti ade a wo mu die anim si nkete si ebeye ene on so obia no body but because we didn't know the outcome ni blame omo unnecessarily. And so me for opportunity so na maka kire Ghana for nyina say the policies NPP enacted no na ye encouraging bonesi e de beye then we didn't know the outcome sometimes because the outcome is unknown you know ebetima fail ebetima succeed and so yen susumblemu ye party yen susumre ye party ase na and now head the echoes where you say about papa money away. What you say? It mess Nama Gusua Srep Party was say, Omoma Akuma Emra from Niankoswano, who said NPP Kwani the only political party.
Absolutely.
Me and then also, I like Senior Wesi Afato Wonswa, who children say muchre minia teku. I think says here no. Obia o baby a ujirentino. Obia o lensia always say. But enye ade it will supersede the general interest of the party. Owo ho kwai say obeye dia o say oye bia. Believe say at the end of the year you beba one table aba abeye. But ma o personal interest and supersede the general interest ya ye nyina no ebeye. Hwe nana bi eye roll call of constituencies aba any regions or ye no regions aba. Ni refi ahafu until later no boy.
Yeah.
And then ni re say free test confor.
Yeah, test con we did later. Yeah.
What you say? Obi a wa ko hobia no recognize per se ye be recognize no wo. It is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aba na wa ye ahafo na wa ntimi anye ahafo na wa wie na wa koye ni nyina no eno boni a wa ye ewum eye de ba de because we ye no anye ha amanfo be ka se ene ye ayesu egu anu so e.
But you see, me makase, I'm going to try as much as possible. Say, in this time that the party find itself, ye be wie primacy a ye koto aba no, na obi NDC for, and I say your opponents, enya ade a me ye, enko nyina so, enfam use against our party.
Exactly.
Sebe.
Yes.
We should not try to insult our delegates.
Exactly.
Se me kwabenesi do be a delegate na me stand no more. Na me nyen decided they met to abama no mpa.
Yes.
If somebody trying to insult me to tell me say enchia obi be chia me keke ne be ma mato abade ama no.
Exactly.
There are issues and you be sisi a. So in the interest of the party ntimi muye ni muso.
Exactly. Timi fanche.
Sebia I still a constituency officer na otestanding him. Na why na so obetuna ba ma Dr. Duchu.
Yes.
Obetu ama Kennedy Japan. Obetu ama ebia Dr. Brenchampon. The fact that Dr. Baumiatisi is tracking so eko we vuchire no.
Ti wave no dey agina.
Na dream more hard to the extent say enchia ne keke no asesa na dwene. So can't we overlook some of these things so that the NDC will not come and use it against us?
They say you are fantastic.
For Christ's sake.
What do you say?
He's been a vice president.
What being so? What being? Bawumiano what being? Makasa se mwe mesa kabi. What being? Ye take classroom do obedi first. Ye nimu no. Teacher ni kura tikala wo men kasa. Me enko hafu wi asa no aka go. Wo ye bia wa no obeka right.
Omo ko take decision ma part no. Omo ye nim difo. Me oba me conscience me police station for no. Lawyers omo. Teachers omo. And so we should not disrespect them.
Exactly. Adie fe say. Ni esi ni pamie no bi esi petition and injunction na me se me chinyanshi na kamtiti mu wo.
Peter Bra.
Ghana say anhwe ya the bia benya short term within 2 months na egu. We don't want a party that will bring long term policy. When I was in school way back 1995 na free F cube free composite basic education. So atam na F no ye kese and see no cube no obuzani akacho say na free F no mom na ye ketwa and na cube na ye ketwa obuzani akacho say it's not entirely free but a big click to every day yeah free. So in the next 15 years we are projecting that in the next 15 years education will become free in Ghana. So as time goes on no it took the bold man to use one month, 1 year, 1 day to say it emphatically say
F no be
kese. Oh, it was there oh Bekufo ba no. Now F no man say on the biggest. It was big in Rollins time. He made it big. Now big no be bigger. And the Gov't to make it biggest. So it tells you say we have a visionary there. Omuba say no, yeah they better to NPP. Who say wako advanced countries are UK, America, those countries in Spain. We've been there before. In the next 40 years,
yes,
in the next 10 years, so they project to achieve that in that year. But yeah, the say, Mama mko 2 months no more.
Vision 2020 nem say no 2020 Ghana heaven.
But vision 2020 na was saying
and then you try to craft 5
years. The year 2025. So what I want to tell Ghanaians is that amamuo enya de ne ya be fru and a party for any woman no enya ne ya na be a party man na wanya ho obefa ya omu obedi de kakra na ye psumo na ye pimo and enya de bia na de opɛ obenya.
Right.
Me da bia mka me se me nsa we nka me nya na nka ni nyina tintin ye pe ko me tie aduane a na nka bi nka. Wow. Only man ko me ka. Oh yes.
We are the queen.
Da bi san kan ne san na ye pa. We no otia on say we no tia enya kese. Enti kan ni na ye pa dia. Otia de obi also obi afa bi obefa.
6 months John Mahama media budget review minister of Parliament.
John Dramani Mahama memua on body nemu sisia. Aya memua o kan we ya na ne manfo no ye bi fofo. Enro ya kwabre MP e ma yehu. Na manfo nim say bia ye kan fiefi. E ma yehu say government no rate no na ohene ba dollar ne pa de agisa bo. Se o ka so ko pesika no government no di rate ne ba ye no ho a. Onya bi. Agisa bo chi ho na benya dollar no. Ohene ba se to mem na ye gold board CEO tum ka kire say rate ni ye say ne mpo se o ko black market a e say ya. Ne che say oban na ngasa admit e promote black market. Sabi dem for say government a rate 10.5. Nimpo sa wo ko black market mpo a obetime nya be 11.5 and 12. So you are now promoting illegality in this country. Some money na yetimu. John Dramani Mahama ya na adwen say enne o say $1 so. Nanso omo produce cement wo krom hanom no. Omo ntimi ntie cement so di ntia because omo nim say nsam na John Dramani Mahama ya kan. So the business man, it doesn't make business sense. And it's still na enyo boy heading. Ntina da na me ma won say me ma ye atiefo na hwefo won say wo krom na wo tise say mu bi atete so a hwene ye won we ya wo to mu a enye papa de asa ya na say tuji mi ade gu boto fufuru ko ya tete so ni bibre na ya za the NDC epo ye ade bi say as a PR na ne mu de aba abamu nim omu promote say na ba papa ba na to papa for so ye ntimi ndi bi yentimi ni bi chese enyo boy ya na edi emre ye se ya $30 so ya tete we so no sa mre yi ene ne kwa ye tutu nyomo bu ti be se party for dan de nyina nsem e ko monte no akoya da asem na nso si yetimi chichiri ye fie ye ni ye party ni nya kandifo papa e ma ni di animu a onye ba we will take back power in 2028 ye ni ya nya papa dia ene
ala pay dem fan chame
anyway the American say 419 ana na enemu was a good board e buy you see grade the good no oko e do ma so 13,000 be see e turn 8,000 nti e no che
every minus in them.
Oh yes,
so they are losing about 5,000. Wow.
Yeah. Nti the American say na e team ye hwe say no mo ye budget na budget no ria say ka no kra no ye ka ya bo no mo de draw so just 6 months no anybody I be any break nti kakra be kan say nyina no ye nya ndo so say NPP be san ba bio na ma me nchia dikem na me ma ne yako yes me ma
na me tie say ne yere
yeah the incident happened
Manson Kwanta organizer
week today when we were at grounds
wow
me ma ne yako na me ma ne hye de oni na busua nyina me nua ne ye nyina na esu na bribi esi bia nso se ko ne be kwa koma ne yako na me fa nchia ma the district chief executive oye former teacher of Masek honorable Benjamin Mavo no one on MP co primary election we lose here Yamiadum yanya bunidi so edisi o ma confirm no man congratulations for the first time
but the American say Supreme Court ade a omo ye ma Kevin Taylor no oheba metie se kusie
uti disere
mi bisao meti esekusie
Debbie
Kevin Taylor se meti se kusie ama sesia me mago school a je se wo papa ti se kusie ade a Kevin Taylor ade me no what you say it is a Supreme Court for atime jai papa yi oyeba omudware ni wie no omo sa wo ne vaccine say mani kodidi atem bi mana bibisa o omo wo ne vaccine ade a omo ye ma Kevin Taylor say no omo ka chen say wo ko a
ngodi atem
mani ndi atem ana omo wo ne vaccine wo ho so mo an wo ne vaccine dia ene dia eba no eso sen dia ye hu ye because reason a omo de man ye ntiase say bench warrant no ye hwehwe no ne enchechire mu nkyere no ya man fair hearing say dey na issue bench warrant ye hu ya fair court umma eti ye pe umu waba wo sigisi e ko chechire mu kyere nipa no eti afi no oba be di wo matem mo no sha ase wo mo so because ade a wa ye no ye ntiase utimi di me matem se mi ti se kusie mimi titi se kusie Kevin Taylor me tuwa me hwe no me ka kire
le jana no se akatia le se we free akatia ba kusie
afa I 4 times into akatia no ho na kusie no so asa be ka o
abuse boy besia na me ba jo mapon why Fancy Di Maria ba na